Welcome everybody here to Mexico City here for Season 2 of the Doublemint Cup Series. Zachary Fitzwater, the Australian, known for his road course skills, is on the pole here, trying to get a W here today at this Mexican track. Fitzwater for RPM trying to bring things around for car number 43. And here we go, green flag is out in the air. Luis Hernandez now trying to make a move, the Hispanic. Trying to make his way up to the front just like that. Car number 33 on the charge here. As here he comes, Hernandez is going to dive into the first corner hard on the brakes there. Fitzwater holding his ground, now trying to use the invert line. Hernandez takes the lead away. Just like that. As there you see the rest of the field trying to gather themselves together. But it's just stacked up in the back there. Hard on the brakes, you need to keep your eyes out on them. But Hernandez just like that. In the lead here from Zachary Fitzwater, Kev Shear sitting in third, Brian up to fourth. There you see Duncan, Finguy, PJ Williams all trying to get themselves around each other in position to get for the W here as Hernandez trying to run away from Zachary Fitzwater. There in the 43. And down in the few corners there, Fitzwater trying to catch car number 33, but Hernandez coming off the final corner. Here he comes down the long front straightaway, and to end the lap number 1, Hernandez will be able to lead lap number 1 of the race. His family must be excited to see that 33 car up to the point there. Kev Shear on the rear bumper of Zachary Fitzwater. Fitzwater hard on the brakes there. Cody Lamas trying to get around Jeffrey Finguy there. Finguy having to back his corners up a bit there. And loses a spot to car number 48 there. That's the battle for the 8th position. Just like that. And we've got trouble. Joey Murphy around in the back. Eric Rodriguez, the 34. Bill Gunther also collected. Caution is out. Kev Shear now looking on the outside of Zachary Fitzwater there. Fitzwater holds his ground there. Fantastic defending. The 43 there, but certainly a bit ticked to see that Hernandez is in the lead there. Fitzwater's a very determined individual there, but Hernandez trying to run away with the thing here. Car number 33 is yet to find victory lane again in the series until the end of the season. That's how Donald Trump won. And then in Mexico City, Hernandez trying to bring one down here for the crowd here at Mexico. As you see, they're going to pass this long right-hander here. And to end the lap here for the caution, Hernandez will be jotting his way down to the line, and as we're going to take a look at the replay to see exactly what happened. Looks like it might start with Jonathan Rains. They were going 3 wide, and Pat Johnson got in the 47. Led to a chain reaction there, all trying to check up, and that just led to the 13, 34, and 25 for a little spin there, bringing out our caution here. Minor incident with minimal damage, but a lot of damage to the back end of Bill Gunther's machine. Luis Hernandez stayed out on pit lane there, the 33 trying to hold off Fitzwater and others here as they're going to start lap number 5 of the race. There it is, green flag. In the air, watch cars make moves on the inside and the outside line. Kev Shear now trying to go on the left side of Zachary Fitzwater there. Fitzwater trying to hold his ground there. As here they come into this first corner yet again. Hard on the brakes there. Theo Segal making it 3 wide there underneath Finguy and Lamas there. As Theo Segal now trying to get 2 spots in one go, maybe even 3. If he could get around PJ Williams, is not able to. As there you see the field just stacking up as they crash behind them. No caution out on the track though. Surprisingly, no caution as they're still racing it here. As there you see, there's 3 wide there. There's 42, 6, and 41. Duncan trying to get around Jack James and Kev Shear. And James backs off. Duncan gets the spot away. And now looking around the 41, he does. Great pass from William Duncan, the Dubai winner, trying to repeat history here. Maybe trying to win another road course race of the season here, pulling basically what Richard Johnson did a season back and try and win basically on the road courses, which he's done. JT Bryant now reeling in Zachary Fitzwater. It doesn't look like the 43 is the fastest car on the track there. It looks like the 33 car might be the best one to beat here. So Fitzwater looking like he's very strong on points, but Hernandez, if he wins this race, this is going to bump more cars out of the title hunt here, you know, in terms of making the chase here. So Fitzwater, even so, just needs a good points day if he wants to keep his ground up. As there you see the field trying to gather themselves back together, but watch the first corner calamity. Here, first few corners, the S's. And there you see, that's what happens. Kev Shear and Llamas collided. And will that bring out the caution? Yes, it does. So, more carnage on the track has brought out a caution again. And Hernandez still holding on to this lead. He's been the strongest car in the race so far. Fitzwater now trying to follow this 33 car to see what he can do about it. But there you see JT Bryant sitting in third, Duncan in fourth, James fifth. The PJ Williams has been pretty consistent throughout most of the season. He's running in the 6th spot there. And another driver making his way up into the pack is Will Goss in the 15. There you see Dylan Schwamberg also in the mix as well, car number 20. So they're all making their way up slowly because of the accidents happening in front of them. You see a lot of front-end damage to Josh Zakuli's machine, so his season's gone from bad to worse already. That's not really what he need, but as here they come to the caution flag, Hernandez continues to lead as we'll take a look to see exactly what happened yet again. It's the same area yet again. 3 wide doesn't work. They all collide. Baranowskis goes for a spin, and just several cars just spin all over the racetrack. The track's basically blocked them there, and that's the reason that first lap incident happened there, if you're wondering, on that restart. And then we're going to look at the second wreck, and that's with Kev Shear and Cody Lamas here. So pay attention to those two. I think Lamas might have dove it in too hard there. They're all battling for what I believe is the 6th position. Yes, it is. See PJ Williams able to try and get around this 41. It looks like he can. There you see he bolts through. Lamas looks like he tried to go for the hole there. Didn't make it stick. And both cars went for a spin into the wall. And I think they were crashing behind them. Yes, they were. Looks like Rodriguez and Charles Sanford collided there. And I think Sanford actually just wheel hopped the car around. And that's basically just a little reaction back there. And same thing with Eric Rodriguez. He got hit by Andy Thomas there. And the 23, see Tommy Turbo now squeezing through the middle there. And then Kyle Matthews and O'Neal Baldwin collided down that little chicane over there. Coming to take the green yet again, Fitzwater and a couple of others. You're wondering what happened to them? They pitted to see what they could do on new tires here. Hernandez continues to lead over William Duncan and Jeffrey Fingai. Green flag in the air. Lots of cars bobbing and weaving around the racetrack this straightaway. This is a good opportunity to gain track position. And here comes Jeffrey Fingai on the charge here, trying to get a win. Here down the inside into turn number 1. Hernandez holds the spot. Fingai trying to run away from William Duncan there. Not able to this time around. Schwalberg takes 4th from Will Goss there, but a lot of cars just stacking up as they crash behind them. No caution on the track. Looks like they don't really add any cautions to the first lap accidents, to be honest. But Duncan is now on the bumper of the 33 here. Duncan's going to be trying to challenge this 33 car for position. Hernandez has been untouchable all day. But can it change here with William Duncan in second? As the battle for third is on, Dylan Schwalberg takes it away from Jeffrey Fingai. Goss trying to fight back on this 14 car. Fingai just trying to hold on for dear life. Goss on the bumper. There you see, and now he's looking low. What a move. Will Goss for H. Scott Motorsports dives down the inside, looking in this right-hander. A good opportunity to pass. There, Fingai holding strong on that outside line there, trying to get the run off the corner. And here they come side by side. I think Fingai's going to be able to hold on to the track position there, but it's probably not going to last too long once they get into the first corner here. So Jeffrey Fingai doing a good job there in the early half here. As they have reached the halfway point, Fingai's going to try and break in deep into turn 1. Try and outbreak Will Goss here. Goss looks at the same area. And now he backs off. Goss takes the spot away from Jeffrey Finguy there. Ooh, Vince Friezo saved it there. Hold on to it, buddy. And you see, they're all actually taking nice and easy in that corner there. But look at the back half of the field. There you see PJ Williams with back end damage. There, Fitzwater down pit lane again. Some more issues to the 43. I think we might be going for a little smash and go. I'm not quite sure. That might have been the issue there. So, yep, it looks like Fitzwater, they reported they were going to try and top off on gas. I don't know if the gas is going to be a big part of the strategy call here. We're going to have to wait and see. But Hernandez trying to run away from William Duncan, Dylan Schwallenberg, Goss, Finguy. That is your top 5 right now. But Luis Hernandez just trying to hold on for dear life. Duncan has been the car that has been reeling in Hernandez, but hasn't been the fastest car all race. Let's see where the lap times are going to come down. Dylan Schwallenberg sitting in 3rd. Quiet run for him. There, he's made his way up into track position there. It's a 120.9. Let's see, and a 121. Caution is out on the track. We've got a crash down the front straightaway, and it is Nick Gunther that has crashed there. And that is going to bring out a caution yet again. And Hernandez is going to have to wait again this time around to see what he can do to hold off William Duncan here. But they're going to be racing back down towards the line. Schwallenberg did drive the corner a bit deep. But I think they should be able to have slowed it down. It looks like they have, but Hernandez still your leader. And this is off down into the final straightaway. Kev Shear just watched at the track and turns the 35 around, spins Gunther, and into the wall he goes. Little contact there for the speed gear, the speed stick machine, whatever it's called. For Gunther there, a tough break for him. He was pretty low in the point standings in terms of the chase grid there, so certainly not going to help his case here today. Luis Hernandez still your leader here. He's been the car to beat so far, but these restarts, could they hinder him in this run? Green flag in the air, great restart from the 33. Dylan Schwallenberg wasn't able to really pounce on him as much as Duncan was, but now he's looking for 2nd underneath car number 6 there. Dylan Schwallenberg's going to dive it in deep into turn 1, trying to take 2nd away from the 6th car there. Duncan, one of the more consistent drivers in the circuit, and Schwallenberg takes it away. Up to P2 goes car number 20. And a lot of cars sailing the corner. Joey Murphy out of control. Seth Cole, several others in the back. Out of shape there. Not able to do much. And there's still some contact back there. I don't know what they're doing. But calamity just like that. But Dylan Schwallenberg has gone up to 2nd just like that. This 20 car has been looking good on these restarts. And just like that, Schwallenberg is up to P2. Look who's running in that top 5, Chris Dodd. Now trying to actually catch them. 2nd, 3rd. Yeah, he's in the top 5, so done a good job there. Past Jeffrey Finguy. Richard Johnson's in that 6th position there. That 7th position there for car number 21. Certainly doing a good job there. Richard Johnson, a bit rusty in the car, but he's done a fine job here in the point standings. I think he's just trying to gain some good points here today. Down the front straightaway they go. Luis Hernandez continue to lead RCR, looking for another win with this 33 team. They did that with Donald Trump. Can Hernandez do the same thing today? Here with 6 laps to go. Schwallenberg dives it in rather nice and normal. He's got really nobody to challenge right now, so I think all he's got to do is now try and catch this 33 here. Duncan also on the charge there. They are all hounded and swarmed together here. Unlama's out of shape there a bit off the corner. Bryant down pit lane. He's had a lot of damage. That's probably due to the amount of carnage that's happened. There, Will Gus getting challenged by Chris Dodd there. That 88 car looking very fast in this run. As a recently done something better off maybe with the trim of the car. So they definitely have something nailed the setup right in this one. Trouble near the back. Fitzwater and Jeremy Jones have collided. No caution. We're going to look at that real quick here. And it looks like Fitzwater just turned the 4 there and he spun himself out in the process. So I think it's more a matter of frustration for Zachary Fitzwater here. Certainly one of the better cars in that run. But right now, Dylan Schwalmer not too far behind. We're going to pay attention to those intervals here. That's crucial. Here with 5 laps to go, Schwalber has actually gained some time on this 33 here. So he's about a half a second behind. He's going to try and brake hard into turn 1. He does. Gains a lot of time that time around. What a great sector for Dylan Schwalber. That road course experience definitely kicking in. And he is now on the bumper of Luis Hernandez. Will he make the move underneath the 33? He's looking for win number 3 of the season here. Dylan Schwalber is trying to get himself in a hot streak here in the Doublemint Cup Series. Won at Watkins Glen. Almost won a counter from what I recollect, but he's certainly a strong driver here in the series. But Dylan Schwalber, you gotta give props to him. He's certainly one of the more better drivers in the series thus far. Yeah, he won at Pocono, actually, so excuse my words there. Dylan Schwalber won at Pocono, and now he's trying to win Mexico City, so he's got another opportunity of winning another race here, the 3rd race of the season here, for his 3rd win of the season here. We haven't seen that since Jesse Turner, from what I recollect, down in Season 1, so we've had a couple of 3-time winners. Cars winning 3 times. So, I think this could be quite interesting for Dylan Schwalber. If he can catch this 33, he could tie that record of most wins in a season. The gap has kind of remained constant. Schwalber hasn't really done much to get around Luis Hernandez here, but I think the one he doesn't want is a caution on the track. And there you see, there's Young and Kev Shear spinning around. No caution on the track. Kyle Matthews spinning in the back as well. They still have not brought it out, so the track officials are pretty generous with that. They got out of harm's way just fine, but right now the battle for the lead is on. Will Goss has made his way to 3rd. Where did he come from? Certainly done something right here for this 15 car. They're also trying to gain some late race momentum for that team, so certainly done a good job on the circuit for Will Goss. Another guy to look out for maybe, but right now I think this is going to be a battle between the top 2 at most. And you notice in the leaderboard, someone in the top 10, Angel Navarro. We haven't mentioned him too much. He's running in the 9th spot. Give a shout out to him. Mike Huck running in 10th there. So what a run for car number 3 as well. Couple cars coming on pit lane, so fuel strategy could play a role here. And that's going to put Will Goss up front. Now pay attention to the pit stops of the 33 and the 20. That could be crucial for them in terms of the lead change. So this could be quite interesting to see what might happen to them. And Hernandez. And there you see Schwalmer down his pit lane there. His pit stall, not much there. Dude, there you see Duncan and Finguy not too far behind. Let's see. Schwalmer took a splash and go there. Will Hernandez get a better stop than him? Schwalmer is right there. And it's going to be a close battle out. Schwalmer not able to get around him, but still, that's probably a solid pit stop. But that's going to cost him some ground here for this 20 team. So they definitely did something kind of bad with that car. So that's going to be quite interesting to see what exactly happened to them. Yeah, the most wins you can get, actually, people got with 3, and that was by Jesse Turner and Ben Gerhardt. So those 2 drivers, Jesse Turner still active, Ben Gerhardt on temporary leave there. But let's see where these drivers will cycle out here. Looks like we're going to have Will Goss come in probably maybe this time? Yes, he does. He comes in this time around. Who stays out? Baldwin is a lap down, so don't really count him in that mix. But let's see. Any people staying out? Tommy Turbo stays out on the track for another lap. Johnny Gardner does the same thing. Can Tommy Turbo pull an upset here and go for 3 wins this season? He has 2 in the books this time around. So I think this could be a proper case for him. Tommy Turbo's done a fantastic job here. So far, not really. He's actually just been the guy that's been quiet all season. But he's the one guy to look out for, and don't underestimate this 95 car. They've had speed in the past in terms of Season 1 speed, and they have speed this season as well. Johnny Gardner, our Pigs winner, hasn't really done much ever since that win. He's really struggled all season. So Johnny Gardner, could he steal a win here today at Mexico City. There you see Jack James running in third, Seth Cole fourth, Charles Sanford in the fifth spot, Andy Thomas with damage running a solid sixth position there, and as well as a couple of others there. You see Richard Johnson getting challenged by Jessica Emery for position here. The question is, can they make it on gas for those up front? As see Gabe Williams getting around Angel Navarro there. Not much of a hassle. Vince Freeze diving into the corner, trying to get around Pat Johnson. But it's going to be a battle between Tommy Turbo and Johnny Gardner here as of right now. Now let's see if they come down pit lane one more time around. No, they will not. So it looks like they're going to be able to stretch it out to the end. Here they come. It's going to be a two-car battle here. The white flag is out. One more lap to go for Tommy Turbo here at Mexico City. Johnny Gardner sitting in that second spot. Can he do anything to pass Tommy Turbo? He looks low. What a great braking zone for Johnny Gardner. He got on the brakes extremely hard, looking for the race lead. Johnny Gardner takes it away from Tommy Turbo just like that. And another last lap pass. We saw him do this in the Hardy's National Series actually at Road America. And looks like he's done it again. Johnny Gardner on the charge here. Now trying to run away with the win here from Tommy Turbo. That was probably the best way to pass somebody in the last lap, was in the first corner. The battle for third is on, but we're not really going to focus on them for now. Johnny Gardner just hasn't done much this whole race, and now he's leading it with the white flag in the air. Johnny Gardner, can you believe it? He's won at road courses before, but we don't expect him to be the best road course racer. He even said himself he doesn't like road courses here today. But fuel strategy has come into play for car number 22. Do they have enough gas here? Johnny Gardner rounding out this right-hand corner here, this long right-hand corner to be exact. Coming off the final corner, Johnny Gardner for Team Penske is going to win his second race of the season, as it's going to obviously take a while to get to the flag. And there it is, Johnny Gardner, another race winner at Mexico City, his second win of the season. And we thought Zachary Fitzwater was going to have a bad race there. A repeat winner won, and this is going to help him. A 6th place finish for car number 43. That's going to help him drastically in points. Jesse Turner gets a 8th place run. What a run for him. There you see Ian Dutta and Luis Hernandez. Hernandez was just short on gas. He will end up in 10th. What a heartbreak for those drivers there that were running solid until fuel came into play. But Johnny Gardner was the one that was victorious today. There's the results. First to 28th there, and then here's the rest on down to 42nd. One car retired. Josh Zakuli was the one that was at. But what a race in terms of fuel strategy. Johnny Gardner stole the win away from Tommy Turbo. Turbo's already in no matter what. And Johnny Gardner's chances, he's good as well. He was already in, coming in as well, but that's going to help his chances even more. Congratulations to Johnny Gardner.